What is going on, Draconians? Welcome to another episode of Night of the Dead Revisited. And no, I didn't upload the wrong video. This is actually, we will be finishing the video with day 6. Yeah, something like that. Wave 6. There we go. But I wanted to go back because someone had posted a question. Hey, how did you get like the rifle and the crossbow and advanced or, you know, upgraded benches and all that stuff on day 2? How did you do that? And so I thought, you know what, I'll take a few minutes at the beginning of this episode and I'll kind of explain what I went through. When I left here, which was our first night, notice I haven't even picked up the bags. That's where my save file was. And I'm not going to pick up the bags now because, again, I'm not reusing this save. So this is just to take us back in time. Basically, I cleaned out that building. There's another building up there that I cleaned out. I cleaned out this building. I cleaned out the barn, gathered up all of these resources, everything that I could, and I hightailed it down the road. Now, of course, I tore apart every barrel. I tore apart every box. I killed every zombie and picked up everything that they had. And I had taken, with the research points, 2 levels of porter. So it gave me an additional 24 slots of inventory, which by the time I got to the police station was full. So I'm going to go ahead and run down to the end of the road and show you guys where I took my next left. Let's get to it. All right, guys, here I am at the intersection. So I came down this road from here. I did not go into this building, but let me tell you, if I remember correctly from last time I was playing this game, there's no rifle, but there are several boxes of ammo that you can loot in that building there. There are a few zombies in there, and I wasn't terribly worried about it at the time because I didn't have a rifle anyway, but there is rifle ammo in there. One thing to remember, okay, copper wire is always going to be something that you're short on early game. Barrels, and hopefully this one doesn't make a liar out of me, are a great source of copper wire. Okay. Barrels are a great source of copper wire. There we go. See? Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it happens to me all the time. Anyway, if you're looking for copper wire, go break down barrels. Obviously, break down the boxes for research data. And then I cleaned every car, every box, every barrel at this intersection. And then I hung a left. And now I'm going to wander down this way, kill some zombies, and when we get to the next intersection, I'll let you know. All right, guys, so we're at the next intersection, and that's the direction we came from. So I looted all the cars, boxes, barrels, etc., rinse, repeat, and I cleared out all the zombies in this general area because I hate them interfering with my videos. And you could get to the station by going that direction, but I didn't. I went this direction. So now I'm going to take you guys with me, and we're going to run this. I'm going to put the spear away because I can run faster with the knife. Now, you could take the low route over there, but I decided not to, and here's why. Iron, iron, and then as we make our way along this ridge here, iron node, and there's also a stone node in there as well. So 4 iron nodes right here in this area. It's a great start for having more materials. And then we just hop down here. And I'm sure there's going to be a few zombies to fight, but we'll take care of them. Obviously, pick up their stuff. By this point, I was pretty much packed full. I think I had to drop some seeds or something like that to pick up all the iron bits. Kill these guys. Let's get out here in the open. Next, we pass the row houses here. Great spot for materials, by the way. All right. One more time. And here we are at the station. Thanks for bringing yours in. There. That took entirely too long. Anyway, so then I came in here, chopped down all this stuff, killed any zombies that were out here, and then proceeded to head inside. And then cleared out the first floor. So that I'm not wasting the entire episode on stuff that I've already done, I'm going to go ahead and clear out this floor, and then I will show you where all the cool stuff is. Let's get to it. All right, guys. So from the entrance to the police station, after you kill everything, if you come through this door, there is an M16 and an RU-74 there, a crap ton of ammo on the ground, right? And then if we come over here into reception, up on the filing cabinet is the crossbow. More ammo here on the ground. Then if we come all the way over here, I think, or am I going the wrong direction? No, it's this way. In this office is the katana on the desk. There's also, if you're playing multiplayer, granted there's two rifles back there, but there's also another rifle right here on the interrogation table. There's all kinds of ammo boxes just here on the first floor. There's even more on the second floor. So there's definitely not hard to outfit yourself with some really good gear really early on. The next thing that I really wanted to talk about, and I probably don't have any of the mats. Oh, we might. Okay, so here's our basic crafting table, right? If we come over here and upgrade, as you can see, it's just some nails, some stone, large stone, wooden planks, and leaves. And that takes it to level 2. Okay, you will definitely have that picked up. I didn't pick anything up from where we left at the beginning of the episode till now, so I don't have any of those materials, but it would not be hard to get those materials. So leveling these up, upgrading your benches early on. The only bench that seems to be like an issue is, it's not the crafting bench. Which bench am I thinking of? No, I haven't even built that myself yet. Maybe it is the crafting bench. Let's put that down really quick. Yeah, see, again, brick, which you can find, nails, Well, and honestly, once you upgrade this, which is really easy to do, then you can make the brick, which will allow you to upgrade this table. And I think that the third level of the craft bench is the one that requires the like electronic device or something like that. So you have to wait to take that to its final upgrade. But getting this fully upgraded is not hard. It's maybe some steel plate or iron plate, whatever it's called, and some other resources that are readily available early on if you've been picking up everything. So I hope that answers the questions of how did you get an M16 and a crossbow on day 2? Well, day 1 hour, it was like hour 11 by the time I got here and it cleared this place out. I mean, there's like 2 zombies over there. There's 1 or 2 over there. And then it was just cutting down trees and breaking up boxes and stuff like that and breaking down the cars. So it is totally feasible on day 1 by midday to have a rifle with a couple hundred rounds in your pocket. So I hope that is a great tip for you. And I know that we recently covered the hospital in a previous episode where you can get several hundred research in one go in just a few hours in game. So maybe 30, 45 minutes. And you would have a ton of research to really kind of boost you up. This is a great area. This isn't the only place that you could build, though. It's where I chose to build. You choose where you want to build, and I hope that I'm just inspiring you with what I am doing with my build series. Now, let's jump to present day. And screw that bitch. And welcome to present day, where I have another dilemma that... See, I just spent the last couple hours in game readjusting this to make room for these 2 benches. Anyway, I was like, hey, cool, okay. Made a minor adjustment to the house, moved the storage back, moved the stairs. Okay, we're good, yeah. The electronics workbench. I have all the materials, as you can see. I've got all the mats for it. But now I have no place to put it, and I really don't want to put one workbench upstairs. But I really want to get this figured out. So I'm going to mess around here for a little bit. As you can see, it's hour 8. So I've been at this for, 6 hours in game, right? Because I came up here right after the wave was done and started messing around with that. So yeah, I've been jerking around for the last several hours in game. And I'm still a floor short. So I'll figure it out and I will point it out to you guys when I'm all done. All right, guys. So I told you guys that I would show you what I had done here at the house after I was finished. I still haven't put a roof on it, but I have drastically changed up. We're getting rid of the second story altogether. It's just a bedroll and I can just find a spot for it. So let me show you what I've done. And I hope that the trap is going to work well enough for tonight. So let's come on in here now. And yes, I am a stickler for storage. And there should be enough storage in here. If not, I have other issues. Some of the boxes have remained, like all the food ones here are the same. And then I have the benches. I got this bench tucked just in there so I can get to it, research. And then this bench will expand. This bench will expand. This one is fully done, and these are done as well. So I was able to get most of the stuff over here with just a couple things, and then the cooking station, of course. And then out back, we've got 2 plots and storage for that. And then back here, I actually built this like yesterday. As you can see, our traps are working. We've got a rabbit. Looks like we got a deer down there. And if I go most of the day, I've already checked this once a day, then 2 or 3 of the smalls and a couple of the medium-sized traps will be triggered. So them being that close together doesn't seem to be an issue. And then, of course, a couple of bird nests. I have to get rid of the bridges up there. We're going to just throw a roof on this thing. But I did throw my bedroll down in here. And so yeah, that's the house as it sits right now. A lot of storage, and I've tried to group things, like if I'm going to be working with wood or stone or metal with this bench, well, here's the wood, here's the stone, and there's the metal. And the only reason I haven't upgraded these is they're not full yet. So, but I mean, as you can see, I've got some brick, I've got some trim stone, I've got some cement, I've got some other materials. I am out of limestone, so I have to go get some more if I want to make some more cement. But in the metal storage, I mean, Jesus, I've got a crap ton of ingots. I still have iron ore that I haven't processed yet. And I'm also storing the copper in here as well. And then right now, just because I was cleaning out my inventory, all I have in here is some leaves, but all my wood stuff is in here. And I will prep myself so that I have branches for tonight and stuff like that. So, so yeah, I tried laying out the storage bins by where you're going to be using them. Since this bench is about the coils, well, I put the coils over here. These are all the coils that I've collected so far. So yeah, just tried to lay things out as organized as possible so that when I come in here, I'm like, I need, you know, rebar. Bam, I can come right to the box if I can highlight it and grab the one rebar that I have. Anyway, so yeah, and I wanted to raise the roof on this, make it a little bit taller just so it felt a little bit better. So when we actually put the roof on here, I'm hoping I can put a roof on here. Anyway, that is the house for now, the big block of a house. And ultimately, I will figure something out. I do have this bridge over here that didn't snap, but I was able to manually place it on top of this bridge and onto the roof. Oh. Oh, sounds like someone was down there dying. Good for them. Even zombies deserve to die. All right, guys. So I am... God, I don't know what I'm going to do. I was going to rework this today, but then I got with the whole storage thing and recapping earlier episodes about how I got certain stuff. And don't get me wrong, I'm not faulting anyone for saying, hey, how did you get that done? I'm all about questions, so feel free, hit me up down in the comment section below. All right, since I had some time to kill, I was like, well, you know, let's go through this a little bit. So I started doing the survival note stuff, made the wire connector, and I'm all the way up to wind power generator. And I've gone ahead and made the motor, and the motor is just rubber rings, plastic, iron ingots, and then copper ingots. But I got copper ingots for doing the previous one, so I didn't even have to touch the 10 copper ingots that I have. But I'll be able to make more motors very, very easily. And I think back here, right, we should be fine. Keep it away from everything. We should be able to build one of these. Oh, cool. And it will go on the roof. Make sure we're there. Cool. And now we have to build a battery. So let's go find out what it takes to build a battery. All right, guys, to build a battery, we just need one more copper ingot and we can have a battery. So let's grab those. One battery, please. Okay, built a battery. I built... Am I not building the right... Oh, I gotta actually... Wrong battery, dumbass. That's the battery it wants. But I need 2 batteries, and we have everything else. That's fantastic. Let's... Don't mind me. Oh, I'm just an idiot. There we go. Now we can build a battery. Now, how close does the battery have to be to the windmill? Can I put it here? Like do like a bank of batteries ultimately? All right. Upgrade the pusher. I built the pusher long enough to unlock that because I don't know where in the hell I would put that. Certainly nowhere in our existing layout. But all right, so we're at build upgrade a pusher now. So I guess that's what we're going to do. So you know what, this could absolutely be the wrong spot, and if I have to move them, I will. But for right now, we're just gonna leave it there. And now let's get to Horde Night. And the wave has started, and I have no idea which way they're coming. Now, I did put out, like I talked about, I did put just a few of the little spike traps around those cars, around those poles. So if they end up coming from that direction instead of coming around the corner, then at least we soften up a little bit that way. And then I did the same thing over by this little bus stop. Just threw down a couple little spiky traps. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We took a little trip back down memory lane, how I got here, how I got stuff so early. And if you have any other questions, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. If this is the first time you've tuned into the channel and you're like, oh, let's see what this is about, and you're liking this content, think about subscribing, clicking the bell notification icon. You may or may not get notified. Who knows? YouTube sucks at notifications. I don't get half the notifications. Oh my God. Anyway, and if you're really liking this content, make sure to smash that like button, because I greatly appreciate that, and I love hearing from you guys in the comments as well. So here they come. Bring it. Oh yeah, just chewing them up. Chewing them up. Oh, they've made it back to the cutters. Always running for the pendulum. Let's see if, how they like the trap. Let's come hang out here for a second. I don't know if... No, didn't actually make it to the trap. So close. Pendulum swung a few times though. 3 times? It was at 29 when we started the night. All right. Good to see the horde sizes, and look, they're rounding that corner again tonight. That sounded healthy. Let me tell you, for those of you that have played Night of the Dead and haven't played in a while, I mean like a good long while, like I have, you really need to come revisit it, because I am having a blast. Someone's head just exploded right underneath us. Oh, got some more fire doggos coming. Nice. These are not like the lizard doggos in Satisfactory though. Those are cute. These are not. All right. Oh, let's come back here. See how close they can get. What are you shooting at, dude? Hey, dumbass. Shoot that way. I'm gonna have to put walls up to keep these things from focusing on other things. Come on, big boy. Come on. No? Dang it. Well, at least the traps are effective. And I think I'm gonna do a dual setup. So I'll have a set of traps going this way and a set of traps going that way, and then control it with a door. And we came down here for a show and got nothing. Reminds me of my last date. I'm kidding. Yeah, these guys are just gonna fodder it in. Now, one thing that I did do, since we're waiting for another big horde. Now, right now, it's kind of a pain to get to them, but if you notice, I've got the, got them just barely sticking out so that we could, you know, redo them. Can't get to that one right now, but yeah, it's the same thing on the other side. So we don't have to go into the firing line to reload these things. But honestly, once we get to electricity, I know they have to be powered and stuff like that, and I'll have to figure all that out. But then you don't have to reload them at all, from what I understand. That's pretty cool. Oh, got us a spitter. Oh, here we go. Now, we know that the fire doggo is not going to make it very far. Oh. He did not make it past the pendulum. How is our pendulum doing? Oh, I guess we gotta turn the UI back on. At 25 at 30, it's fine. See, the spikes are enough to soften them up a little bit, but they're not too much that they stop and start pounding on them, which is good. All right, so the skull has gone white. So now we're just waiting for the last push. And if you have figured out a good way to use the pusher, I'd like to hear from you, because that thing is massive and I don't know where I would use it. I mean, obviously it has to be in a specific kind of setup, but I just don't know. All right, guys, you can show up anytime now. These folks have other videos to watch. Come on. Ah, here we go. Now, the green ones, you don't want to eat them. They're not ripe yet, but they do seem to get much further than the white ones do. All right, this, we got some butchers and stuff in there. This should be a good show. Oh, down to 2. That's no good. No. Between the spiky floors and the pendulum and the ballista. I hear the rest of them hitting the spikes out there. Yeah, trapdoor never fired. It's all right. And the music fades away. Ladies and gentlemen, there we go. Let's reload. Take all. All right, let's go see the damage really quick here. I know these spin up. 91, 94, 96. Well, at least they all saw some action tonight. Oh, damn spikes. Every episode, I'm telling you. All right, that only spun once. How'd you do? 57. Okay. Watch those spikes. Those will hurt more, I think. How'd you do? 33. All right. All right, let's... Oh. A lot of bags here. I want to know what that thing's firing at. Ah, no way. Come on. It's ridiculous. Oh, can I get to that bag? If I repair that, can I get to that bag? No. Oh, I guess that bag's just going to sit there then. All right, so we had a good little bunch up here. And they stuck to the inner side. They didn't come over to these at all. Everything's still standing. Yeah, 97%. All right. I'll call that a huge success. And in the next episode, we're going to work on starting to build this out a little bit more. I mean, I don't want to ruin what's working, but we are definitely going to twist some things up a little bit and see if we can't get in here so that we could like reload stuff whenever we need to. So let's reload that. It's at 99 of 100, but still. All right. That's going to wrap it up, guys. If you have any questions, comments, kicks, or complaints leave them down in the comment section below. And yeah, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. See you next time. Take care of yourselves out there. This is Draco Invictus saying this has been the best day of my life. See ya.